We are back with another grocery haul. This time I went to Trader Joe's and a local store by me called Lincoln Market, and I'll show you what I got here. Now, you'll notice right off the bat that a lot of these are not the most macro friendly or what have you, but keep in mind this is Thanksgiving week, and there are a few things that I'm bringing over to Thanksgiving, and there are a few things that I just want ready in my freezer when I get back home to have some quick meals because I am sure I will be all out of energy. So first we're starting over here. We have some Italian parsley. I plan on making a soup. I'm not quite sure if I will use this or not for the soup. I'm playing around with a recipe, but if I don't use it, then I will chop it up and make sure to freeze it so that it doesn't go to waste. I also have some sliced white mushrooms. I have some vegan heavy whipping cream. This is also going in the soup. I'm doing a mixed pumpkin soup. They say you can use it to thicken up soups just like you would with any heavy whipping cream. And the macros aren't that bad, but considering I'll probably use a good portion of this, it'll definitely add some calories to the soup. Hopefully my family will enjoy some of it as well, or a lot of it. I'm gonna make a huge amount. I'm gonna travel with it, so they better eat some of this. They mentioned that you can use it in ice creams. So whatever I won't use for the soup, I think I'll definitely try it. I'm making like protein ice cream with my Ninja Creamy, so stay tuned. Also at Trader Joe's, I got these meatless meatballs. This is for lunch for the following week. I probably won't have time to go out next weekend to do groceries and all of that, but I'll just have this on hand. I have plenty of pasta sauce left over and some Bonza pasta, so this will make a good meal. Now, oh, by the way, the great thing about Trader Joe's is that they have the macros on their website, so any product you go to look at, you'll be able to see not only the macros, but the ingredients and everything that's in it. So, but I'll show you anyway because I'm nice. So this, it's pretty good, right? It's pretty good for a ready-to-go vegan option. So this, along with the Bonza pasta, will give me a really good dose of protein. And main protein here is textured soy protein, so I'm okay with it. And then there's different options of how to cook it. I will definitely be using my air fryer. As you know, I live and die by my air fryer. Okay. Also at Trader Joe's, I got some greens. So we have some Tuscan kale. Then I got some baby spinach just to fill up some sandwiches. Speaking of sandwiches, you see the ciabatta rolls that I have over there. It comes in a pack of 4 for $1.99. So I thought that was a pretty okay deal as a backup meal. These freeze really well. So again, it's more of a backup thing, so I have those in the freezer just in case to use maybe once or twice this week before I leave for Thanksgiving, and then 2 or 3 left over for the following week when I come back, or the weekend. Then I have 2 blocks of tofu. I think I'll probably bring one with me because I'm staying overnight, so I'm thinking of multiple meals, right? So that's a pretty easy meal maker right there. So whatever carbs they have, I'll just add that along to it, and if there's any sauce, I'll throw that on and then enjoy it. Or not, I'll just air fry it, and I'm like a level 6 vegan at this point. I'll eat raw tofu. I'm a soy boy. Another thing that I got here is the non-dairy oat creamer. Listen, y'all, I was never a creamer person. I don't know what happened this year. I really don't. I still like my black coffee, so this is so unnecessary, but the holidays are getting me, man. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to keep going. And this, like I said the last time I showed one of these, I'll just try to use 1 serving. I often don't like sweet coffee, like overly sweet, but I do like the flavors that they have. I'm excited for this one, gingerbread. I think this one's a new one because I haven't seen that. Like, oh my God, it's a seasonal item, scarcity. Oh, must buy. Grabbed it. And it's $1.99. Like, you know, well, what are you gonna do? It doesn't look too bad if you stick to the serving size, so why not? It's about that much if you're pouring some soy milk or, you know, something else into it. And also, these last a long time. I mean, probably because of all the malarkey that's in it, but you know, they last a long time in the fridge, so it's fine. It's absolutely fine. All right, so putting that back down there. Something else that I'm bringing to Thanksgiving are these banana breads here. They said that they needed some desserts and everything else was pretty much covered. And I'm pretty sure no one's really gonna have it. I mean, for some reason, when something says vegan on it or that it's a vegan alternative, people are like, ew, or that's not for me, or I'd rather have the real one. I'm like, it's real, like you can touch it, like it's it's actually there, like it's not fake or imaginary. It's actually there and it's edible and it's great. I know that there are some nut allergies in my extended family, so that might also be another reason why folks might not enjoy it. But I got two just in case, and we'll see what happens. And if not, child, listen, it might go down. It might go down just for me, you know. Also, these freeze pretty well actually, and they another plug for an air fryer. I'm gonna leave a link down below for an affiliate link for an air fryer, because at this point they got to be paying me some money back. I don't know, like, not sponsored, but they really should. These are great. Last two things, I don't know what you call them. They're like sparkling, like seltzer type hard kombucha. That's what it is. So this one's a hard kombucha. I didn't know that they sold one-offs because I usually just see the boxes there, but I asked a worker and he was like, yep, you can just like take one and they'll charge you for one. I was like, what? Say less. So I figured I'd try one. Again, it's long weekend vibes, holiday vibes, so I will enjoy one of these. I mean, for something like this is not something to be, unless if you are really in a hard dieting phase at the moment. If it's a holiday, don't be counting all the last macros, especially if it's a beverage like this, right? However, this one's pretty low. And child, I can't read, but you probably can see it. It's like 100, 120, something like that. And I like kombucha and I like hard things. So, that's what she said. So the last one I got is this Loverboy drink. I think this one's a hard seltzer. Yeah, 90 calories is probably a hard seltzer. But they had me at lemon iced tea and real ingredients, real people. Sure, 0 sugar, so that explains the lack of calories here. So there's some other items here that I did not get from Trader Joe's. So this one is my protein that I'm bringing to Thanksgiving. I already told them, hey, don't worry about it. Don't think about cooking extra stuff for me, because, you know, they're going to cook big portions and it's just going to be me and the whole like vegan label thing. People are not going to eat it. Food's going to go to waste, blah, 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 blah. So I was like, I'll bring my own protein and I'll have the rice and potatoes or whatever else folks are having. I did not specify to please not put animals in those other things, so we'll see what happens, but surely there will be stuff that I can eat. Famous last words. So this one is actually pretty good. I've had it previously. I think I used it more as like deli slices, so I would slice it up and eat it like that. But I mean, you cannot go wrong with Field Roast. I love their stuff. So here are the macros for this. We're gonna ignore the sodium. Again, I'll be drinking lots of water the whole week, and I mean, actually that's kind of decent for a holiday roast type of thing. I've seen some with upwards of 1,000, and you're gonna do 2 servings, right? So I don't know. The protein's pretty decent for what it is. There's a little bit of fiber in there. And Field Roast, what I really like about this brand is that the ingredients, I mean, yes, it's a long ingredient list if you're concerned with the length of the ingredient list. I don't know. I find that people who are concerned with, like, oh, it's a paragraph of ingredients, it's usually people who don't bother to read it anyway, so whatever. But clearly I'm not one of those people. But if you are really into clean ingredients, and you can't see my air quotes, let me try to, here we go, clean ingredients, this is the brand for you, because it's usually things that you can very easily identify. And yeah, it's pretty plant-based as far as meat substitutes go. So great brand on this, and their stuff is always delicious, always delicious. So I'm looking forward to that. I got at a local grocer. So that local grocer is really overpriced. I'm going to mention their name later. Don't sue me. But they are really overpriced. It's kind of atrocious. Like every time I walk in there with hopes and dreams and I walk out empty-handed, it's because of that. Like there's maybe two things that I'm willing to buy there. But today I was like, I don't know when I'm gonna go grocery shopping again. It's gonna be a busy week. Let me just grab it while I'm here. So that was, I believe, $7.99, and I think it's a pound. So it's fine. It's fine. It's a holiday. It's fine. And the last thing I got is from a supermarket closer to me. This is Bob's Red Mill. I got this yesterday. You can tell it's been opened already. Just to change up the protein shakes that I've been making. So I think I bought a bag ages ago to do something else with. That was long gone. So yeah, you can do a whole bunch with it. And I'm going to try to experiment with doing more than just protein shakes. So yeah, that's what I got there. And this I think it's almost a pound. I believe it was maybe $12. So I think that's pretty good. For how many servings that's in here, it's one of the cheapest protein powders around. If you go online, and I'll probably leave a link below to some trusted brands, but this is probably going to be one of the cheapest ones. It's unflavored. There's no sweetener in it, so it's just the one ingredient, which I think is great. And you can just decide how you want to use that. You can cook it in things, etc. Pea protein is also another one where if you buy it just by itself, it is super cheap. But if you buy it in a protein powder, like pre-flavored and all of that, it's going to be expensive, right? So I think I'm going to be doing more of that, just making my own things, making my own protein powders from the actual protein powder. All right, and that's everything I got. I hope I gave you some ideas about what to get at the grocery store this week. The main idea here is that I'm just getting some bits and bobs because I know that Thanksgiving is going to be a whole lot of food everywhere, and I've gotten stuff to set myself up for success for the following week, and I've also gotten stuff to help me enjoy the holiday. All right, see you next week. Bye.